Hey guys. Well, we've made it to our final week of strong foundations. I hope you feel stronger. This final week is about a feeling that can really hold us back in life if we don't learn how to lean on God to help us deal with how we feel. Fear. Fear can make us act out in all sorts of different ways. We might yell and scream. We might freeze and not be able to move our body. We might do naughty things. We might cry. We might get really shaky or feel really sick in the stomach. And there are many things that can make us feel afraid, like a school concert that we have to perform in, or going to school after someone wasn't kind to us the day before. Certain people might scare us. Going to the dentist, doing a maths test, or the flying fox at the park. What's something that you are fearful of? When our feelings are getting big and starting to make us do things that we shouldn't, we need to stop and ask ourselves, what am I feeling? It's important to say when we feel afraid. Then we need to look around at what's going on and then listen to what God has to say about it. Let me tell you about a man in the Bible who used the stop, look, and listen strategy when he was afraid. This story is a great example of how God wants us to respond to fear. There was a king called King Jehoshaphat, and he was a good king. He loved God and he did his best to honor God with his life and leadership. One day, some people came to him and they said, "There's a huge army on its way to fight you. It's not far away. What are you going to do?" And the Bible said that King Jehoshaphat was terrified. Other translations say that he was filled with fear. Now, if I was King Jehoshaphat, I would have curled up in a ball and not moved. Or I would have told my people to pack up and run in the other direction. But you know what Jehoshaphat did? He prayed to God. He talked to God and asked God what to do. And he got all of his people to pray as well. And you know what God said in reply? He said, "Do not be afraid or discouraged because of this vast army. For the battle is not yours, but God's. Tomorrow, march down against them. You will not have to fight this battle. Take up your positions, stand firm, and see the deliverance the Lord will give you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Go out and face them tomorrow, and the Lord will be with you." So Jehoshaphat did just that, and God did just as he said he would. This is an amazing story about how God wants us to respond to fear and the battles in our lives. When we feel afraid, like Jehoshaphat did, we need to talk to God and tell him how we feel and ask him for help. Then we need to listen to what we feel he is asking us to do, and then be brave and obey what he asks. And when we do, God will fight for us. This doesn't mean that fear will go away, and it doesn't mean that we don't do anything. We still need to be brave and face our fear. But we do this by talking to God about our fear and then allowing him to fight for us as we step out in faith. Well, that's it. That's our lesson. And that's it for the Strong Foundation series. Thanks for sticking with us. God's love and his word is a strong foundation. And if we keep remembering to stop, look, and listen when our feelings seem like they're taking over, we will be able to withstand whatever this life throws at us. So guys, let's build our lives on the rock of God's love and his word, a strong foundation. Next week is December, and I am excited to celebrate Christmas with you. Next week, we will be starting our Advent series leading up to Christmas, and we are calling it Adventure. We will be learning about what the word Advent means and how sharing the love and message of Jesus is the best adventure you could ever choose in your life. It's gonna be great. Well, we love you guys. Stay strong and don't forget to stop, look, and listen.